All right, you ready? Yeah. Okay. Hi, welcome to Behind the Build, the Story Construction. I'm Weston Wonder. We're at the site of Therkildsen Engineering Building on Iowa State's campus, and we're going to walk through an 80,000 square foot building that we're building for the university. So we're still on the exterior outside here at Therkildsen Engineering. As you can notice behind me, we have a precast structure with lots of curtain wall and glass. We also have the buck hoist, which has been an integral part of our construction efforts here. It allows us to get materials up to multiple floors without having to utilize the elevator that still is under construction. So that's a huge help in getting manpower up to where they need to work, and getting materials up to the appropriate floors, and then also getting waste out of the building, and then helping with the recycling effort. Due to the fact that this is a LEED building, we track all the waste that's coming out, we recycle the metal studs, we track all the loads of debris. That's part of our requirement on this job as well. So the overview of this building, we're standing on the main floor. The ground floor features a donor wall here behind me, also an advanced manufacturing lab located behind me that's currently under construction. And then there's a nice auditorium on the very west end of the structure, and then some collaboration spaces as well. You'll notice on the first floor here that we're the furthest from completion. Our sequence of this building is level 2, 3, 4, and then we'll come back down to 1 where we have some higher level finishes, so that we avoid bringing contractors and materials through a finished space. So that's our sequence for construction. Okay, so we're now on the second floor. So as you can see, just from looking around a little bit, we're furthest along here in terms of construction. So drywall's hung, painting is in progress, nearly complete. Mechanical MEP has all been tested. We're getting ready to start hanging ceiling grid, and then move towards electrical finishes and casework. So we're getting really close on this floor. The main features on the second floor here, you can see behind me, we've got a big bank of offices for faculty. If we turn around and look to the north, we've got a big capstone lab. And then the big feature, kind of the anchor architecturally on the west side, is the faculty collaboration space, which is a nice big flexible space that kind of overlooks the first floor atrium. So we now moved up to the third floor. This is definitely the most programmed floor on the building. Behind me, we've got a flex lab that features operable partitions, so you can open up or segregate the space, which is unique. Third floor also features, way on the east side of the building, a high bay lab for testing. And there's also various computer labs and a few offices on this floor as well. So this floor is primarily focused on programming for the students in industrial engineering. So we've now moved up to the fourth floor, and specifically we're in the mechanical room located on the north side of the building. Behind me right here is the air handling units, which we set before we put the roof on. And we're working with one of our trade partners, Baker. They're actually fairly unique to this project. They're covering the mechanical, the electrical, and the plumbing. So that gave us an opportunity to really work with them closely. This is also a BIM project, which Sean Corey from our office was able to detect a lot of clashes prior to construction, which really helped with the timeline on this project, because it is only an 18-month duration. So it's a fairly quick project. So we were able to start pre-planning in the model before we started construction. So other than the mechanical room, which is housed on fourth, we do have some additional lab space, as you can notice behind me, and then a few offices. So again, the programming of the third and fourth floor tends to be more student focused. So the other thing that was unique about the construction here is that all of the wall system and panels were prefabricated off-site. So our framing contractor, Heartland, who's also a partner on this job, was able to take the drawings, prefabricate everything in a precise manner, And then our vapor barrier contractor, CK Therkildsen, was also able to apply the weather barrier prior to installation. So then we could swing up sections of wall system and simply attach them to the structure. So that reduced the amount of time that it took to install the wall panels. The other big prefabrication effort on this job was the plumbing chase. Baker prefabricated the 25% of the overall plumbing at their shop, and then it was hoisted on site and set with a crane. And basically one pick, we accounted for 25% of the plumbing in the overall structure. So we're shooting this video about the first week of July. We intend to deliver this project to Iowa State towards the end of November. So we're about 20 weeks from substantial completion. Thanks for taking some time today to join us for our first installment of the Behind the Build series.